TBTV Sport, and tonight we're at New Cuthbury where Wimborne Town face Truro City in the Southern League Premier South. TBTV Sport is supported by All Clean Waste Management. That's my mate Steve. He's even sponsoring the Goal of the Season competition. What a guy. Give him a call. Next up from me will again be from New Cuthbury when Wimborne Town take on Yate Town, again in the Southern League Premier South. That'll be up this weekend. Getting back to tonight's match, the league table tells its own story. Wimborne desperately trying to get out of those relegation spots. Truro City may be considered by some to be underperforming. Anyway, here's your teams for tonight, featuring Tommy Scott in the Wimborne goal, who was signed 15 minutes before the deadline. I love a good officials warm-up, and this one was spectacular.
Oh, it's poetry in motion. Oh, what?
Just want to give a quick shout out to Chris Dale. His pre-match music is probably the best in the business, and not only that, but he was on the mic giving it large tonight. You just listen for him announcing the goal scorers. It's something to behold. More of that, please. And finally, before kick-off, there was a minute's applause in memory of Kevin Hart, Wimborne Town's head steward, who passed away 2 years ago. These highlights are brought to you by TBTV.
Good.
Magpies started this match at a rapid pace, forcing two quick-fire saves from Hammond in the Truro City goal. Despite that early Magpies pressure, it was the visitors who struck first. Tomlinson resists the attention of Bosma, gets his head to the ball, and it trickles over the line. The visitors almost doubled their lead just a few minutes later. This high and deep cross was gathered by Scott, with Tyler Harvey lurking.
Tommy, well done! Tommy, well done!
Harvey was at it again a few minutes later, prodding this effort against the outside of the post.
So far behind the play though.
We're almost 20 minutes on from the opening goal. Wimborne appear to have weathered the storm. Lovely interchanges between Bartlett, Morgan and Bill set up this opportunity.
Drive!
Harry Morgan pulls his team level, and keep your eye on Lewis Bill, number 11, who goes from despair to delight in one motion.
Well done! Much better!
Truro went straight down the other end and created another opportunity for themselves. This time it's Gabriel Rogers striking with power. but the Magpies' tails were well and truly up. Fullback Tananen jumps on the loose ball and releases Curtis Young. Young's cross finds Morgan. And his shot forces Hammond into yet another fantastic save. Wimborne were pressing at the right time, in the right place and with the right numbers, driving the opposition backwards and then capitalising on a mistake when they could.
Well done. Good.
And that press paid dividends right on the stroke of half time. Well, almost on the stroke of half time.
Well done.
That was Lewis Beale pressing, intercepting and then hitting the post before Curtis Young gobbles up the rebound like a hungry, hungry hippo.
Number 7, Curtis Young.
Scoring on the 45th minute with just 1 minute of injury time, surely the Magpies could see this one through to the break. Alas, no they can't. Set pieces lofted into the box appear to be the Magpies' Achilles heel at the moment. That's if Magpies have Achilles. I've got no idea about that. With that goal coming in literally the last seconds of the half, we go in with a Desmond, and both teams are going to get a bit of a stern telling off from their gaffers, I reckon. The first 8 minutes of the second half were absolutely nothing to write home about, which is why I haven't put anything in. But then, on 53 minutes, this happened. The goal machine that is Harry Morgan rifles his shot past the keeper and then runs behind the pole. Brilliant. If you'd run to the other corner, I'd have caught you nicely on my other camera. But yeah, that's fine. You hide behind the pole. Coming on as a half-time sub for Truro, we had the rapid Noel Thompson. The speed of this guy was phenomenal, and he puts in a decent cross as well.
You don't know where he is. You don't know where he is.
Hold it! Open your body!
That's the Wimborne bench you can hear, doing their nut, because they could see how this move was going to unfold about 30 seconds ago. Just after this goal, I was lucky enough to be hand-delivered by my mate Steve at All Clean Waste Management a lovely pasty and hot chocolate, so it weren't all bad, you know.
Yum, 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 yum. Thanks to this foul on Dan Bartlett, Harry Morgan had the opportunity to go for his hat-trick. I don't know if any of you have got an EV, but I imagine that this run coming up from Callum Chug is what it's like when you run out of juice on the motorway. Fancy footwork incoming from Lewis Beale. Let's have another look. Now comes the heartbreaking part of the video, where we find ourselves in the 3rd minute or 3 minutes of injury time. Judging from the mood that was coming from the Truro City bench, I suspect that this goal may have saved a few lives in the dressing room. "251 folks turned up to watch this engaging encounter, but the home fans were ultimately left disappointed as Wimborne succumbed to that injury time goal. I'll be back here at the weekend as Wimborne Town host Jake Town in the Southern League Premier South. Join me then. If you're still here watching this, hello! Thanks for staying the course. Why don't you drop me a comment and like the video? That'd be really nice.